Hello, my name is Adrian Davis. I'm a junior accounting major from Fort Washington, Maryland.
Hello, I'm Wilbur Carpenter, a junior international business major from Petersburg, Virginia.
My name is Rachel Walton. I'm a junior health management major, Japanese minor from Shreveport, Louisiana.
My name is Julie Buddy. I'm a junior civil engineering major from PG County, Maryland.
Hi, my name is Angelica Lee. I'm a junior marketing major from Baltimore, Maryland.
And I'm Stephanie Harris. I'm a junior marketing major from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
My name is Parrish Harsell, and I'm a junior psychology major from Detroit, Michigan.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Glenn. I'm a senior musical theater major from Miami, Florida.
I'm Marcus Ware. I'm a 2009 graduate of Howard undergrad with a Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science, and I'm currently a third-year law student at the Howard University School of Law.
I actually decided to attend Howard because my father went to Howard and he was in the School of Business and also an accounting major. So Howard gave me a scholarship, and they also have a great School of Business. So those were the reasons why I decided to come to Howard.
Well, basically, it came down to money in the end. I applied to 10 schools, and in the end, Howard offered me the most money, so it was obviously the right choice for me.
So I really didn't want to come to Howard University. What changed my mind was the summer before my senior year in high school. I came here for a 3-week summer actuarial program, and I can definitely say that it was one of the best summers that I've had pre-college. It was me and a group of other students here within the School of Business, and what I liked a lot about it is that it was kind of my first time being away from home, being around other people my age who were in the same situation that I was, ready to go into college but not exactly knowing where to go, what exactly wanted to do.
Well, what made me come to Howard, it had everything that I was looking for. It was a prestigious school. It was, even though we are a historically black college or university, I felt as though it was diverse for me. Big city, had a great School of Business program as a marketing major, and I felt like DC was a place that would help cultivate me. Howard would be a place that would challenge me. So that's and then like the great atmosphere and culture and social and student life here as well made me choose Howard.
I always knew that I wanted to get out of Michigan for college, and one of the only schools that I knew about was Howard, and I applied and I got in, so I'm here.
Well, at first I didn't quite choose Howard. It wasn't really on my list of colleges, but when I came here to audition for the theater department, something about the yard, and when I came it was all sunny and misty early in the morning, something about Howard just pulled me in, and I kind of just got here.
Now in school, taking my major courses, it's a little bit more stressful. I don't hate accounting, but I also realize that it's a hard major, so I have to actually put the time and work in to be successful at it.
In the beginning, I basically had easy classes, co-op classes, so I didn't really get a feel of my engineering classes until about sophomore, junior year. And once I started to take those classes, every engineer has like second thoughts about those classes because they were like extremely difficult. But I mean, as you get on and develop better study habits, like they start to become easier, and you start to get more acclimated to the classes, and that's the major.
Now that I've started my marketing class, I've realized I definitely still love my major. As a marketing student, I want to work in entertainment with sales and marketing. So I'm definitely still very confident in my major. I'm not as confident as a marketing major in the School of Business because we definitely focus on finance and accounting, so it's not as much help and exposure for marketing students. But I definitely still love marketing and everything that comes with it.
Looking forward and thinking about my Howard career ending, I do believe that in my major, taking all of my classes, this is exactly what I want to do. They have prepared me, and I know a lot of times some people take classes and then they feel like this is not what I want to do, but this is definitely something that I want to keep going for after graduation.
I originally started off as a finance major in the School of Business, and I think the major courses that I took definitely prepared me for finance. I actually had 2 internships on Wall Street, and I think that those classes really did prepare me for the work that I needed to do in the real world. The experience that I had on Wall Street, though, made me change my major to political science, and I can honestly say the classes that I took in political science, because I was interested in going to law school, were definitely a lot more relevant to what I wanted to do afterward.
Realistically speaking, I plan on graduating May 2013. That's if I take 18 credits every semester up until then, because I changed my major. But if that doesn't work out, I'll probably graduate the semester after that.
Hopefully, I want to be 2013. Probably in the fall, or what is that, winter? Winter 2013. Yeah, probably an extra semester.
I will be graduating in the spring of 2013. Whether I have to kill myself to do it, I'm getting out of here. What's making it increasingly difficult for me is I'm planning on studying abroad next semester. And while my credits should transfer, working with Howard, you never know what might happen.
I do plan on graduating a musical theater major May 2012.
Realistically speaking, I plan on graduating in May 2013. My advisors kept me on the right track, made sure I took the right classes in order to graduate on time.
I still plan on graduating May 2013. Ask me again after I get out this finance class and, make QBA. But as of right now today, I still plan on graduating May 2013. Whew, let us pray.
So I originally came to Howard in the fall of 2004, and of course, like I said, I was a finance major, but actually during my junior year, after I worked on Wall Street for 2 summers, I was taking business law, and I really got interested in going to law school, and I thought that the business school didn't prepare me for the work that I had to do, the writing, the reading, and the analytical skills that you need for law school. So at that point, I talked to a lot of people, and I made the decision to change my major, and a lot of people didn't think I should do it. They thought I should just stay in business and finish that degree. But I think that the decision to change my major, which put me back a year, because I was originally slated to graduate in May of 2008, and I ended up graduating in May of 2009. But I took most of my major classes in finance, and I switched over, and I finished my political science degree in basically a year. So even though I didn't graduate on time, I did graduate, I think, more well-rounded, because I did have the business skills as well as the research and the writing skills that comes along with political science.
I feel as though I've been really blessed with my academic advisors. Because I'm in the honors program, it's not the same 300 juniors going to the same academic advisor. We had Ms. Bivens. She knows me by name. She knows my face. She knows my struggle. She knows what I've been through. She knows that I still have certain classes I need to take in order to graduate. It's more personalized. It's almost like a mother-daughter type relationship where she makes sure that we have everything that we need to graduate on time.
I really like my academic advisors. The only thing I would say about them is that they're not there sometimes, but whenever I am able to meet up with them and stuff, they're really helpful. I remember last week I had to go talk to my dean, and so all I had to do was just make an appointment with him, and he actually stuck to it, so I was kind of surprised about that, but they're all very helpful and so nice.
The academic advisors in the School of Engineering, I feel, are very helpful in getting students prepared for after college life and during college. They give us very good advice, they give us very good internship opportunities, and they basically just want to succeed in life.
I really wouldn't know how helpful the advisors are, because I haven't had that much time to sit down and talk with them, either because when I go into the office it's either packed, or I have class, or I have to go to work, or I just don't feel like dealing with attitudes that day. I don't know what the reason may be, but I just haven't had the time to actually sit down and get a grasp on what my advisor has to tell me. So I don't know if they're helpful or not.
In the theater arts department, I actually feel that the advisory is actually pretty solid. in our department, we only accept about like 13, 15, 17 kids. So it's kind of a more intimate type of deal opposed to accepting like 300 kids that you have to look after. So I do feel that the advisory is pretty solid.
I'm going to be honest, because I was in the School to Be Honest program, I interface mainly with the advisors for the honors program, so I really didn't interact that much with the advisors in the School of Business. When I did transfer to the College of Arts and Sciences, though, I did talk to my advisor a lot more. I don't think she was that helpful because I pretty much mapped everything out on my own, and when I met with her, she was just basically reiterating the things that I already knew. So I think that if you understand your scheme and you know what classes that you need to take, that your advisor is helpful, but you know, you really don't need them. And I don't think that advisors really haven't been that helpful to me at Howard.
Everything that it took for me to get here, like whether it's financial aid not going through or just me being away from my family, I'm hoping and praying that it is all worth it in the end. I have a strong feeling that it will be, but as of now, like, everything is so stressful that I'm really not feeling that right now. But I'm pretty sure that once it gets closer to graduation and it's closer for me to go out into the real world, that I'll be confident in the decisions that I've made.
Being a junior and just my whole Howard experience thus far, it's been very interesting, fun, really like a lot of tough times, but I think just by going to Howard, it's been just a good experience overall, regardless of like the good and the bad, with classes and friends and people and stuff like that, and really just a lot of like finding out who I am. So like I look back at it and like when I was a senior trying to go to Howard, I don't even remember what I was expecting to gain from going to Howard, but I think now it's all starting to come together.
I love Howard University on most days, but it really is a love-hate relationship. Just dealing with classes, teachers, advisors, faculty, just anything. There's just so much going on. And at the end of the day, I think this prepared me because I've had the right mindset. It's easy to get caught up in everything, and for those people, Howard might not be worth it. I really can't speak on everybody's behalf when I say that it was worth it. However, once I graduate, I will be able to look back more on the experience and say exactly what I got from it and how much it was worth.
I feel as though when I do become as an alum, I will always appreciate my degree. I will always appreciate my experience at Howard, just as many people you rep Howard so proudly, and I know that I'll do the same. When it comes to getting a job, I feel like the biggest advantage to being a Howard alum is the network. So even with the fluctuation of the economy, I feel as though having Howard alumni everywhere is what will help you get a job, and I feel like that's the strongest point. I still do question every day, sometimes whether or not the academics are up to par. Specifically with my classes, I definitely am being challenged in a lot of my classes. I can't speak on the rest of the schools and all students, but you definitely get challenged in the School of Business, and you get exposed to things that I know for a fact that I will need in the real world. So I feel as though my degree will definitely get me where I need to be when I graduate.
I think it was worth it to actually attend Howard University just because I was able to learn more about myself and to have a closer network. Also, another thing that Howard prepares me for is actually maintaining a lot of things like extracurricular activities with schoolwork, because I know for working in an accounting firm, it requires you to actually balance being at a client and also actually being involved with the firm, and also being a leader, because that's the main thing that people look for, employers nowadays, people who are leaders.
I think that Howard is well worth the money that we spend to come here. I think that most people don't realize that you get a quality education, and at the same time you get an experience that a lot of other people don't get. Howard provides career opportunities and just opportunities to go to professional school and further your education that a lot of other schools don't, or they can't provide. At the law school now, we have employers that come here from Alaska, from Mississippi, from places that don't go other places because Howard is a national school, not like a state school like a Florida State or a Michigan State. Like, employers come from all over the country to recruit at Howard, and I think that if you graduate from Howard, I think it is a little bit easier to find a job and career opportunities than some of the other schools. But with all that being said, I mean, I'm 100% happy that I chose Howard. It's probably one of the best decisions I ever made. I think it's made me mature in a way that I would not have matured if I would have gone to another institution, because I've had not only job opportunities, because I've worked on Wall Street, I've worked in a legal environment, I've worked for the government, all things that are probably unique to the location that we're in. And I'm getting ready to apply to the University of Michigan to get a PhD, and I think that my undergraduate education coupled with the education that I got in law school definitely has prepared me for PhD level work. And I think that anybody who has the Howard experience can really speak to the fact that even though sometimes it's very hard to describe, I think to sum it up, it's really like a good education with great experiences and people who really care about you.